So it's already been like 2 months before I discovered it. I should have fucking opened it up and been thorough about it when it got here. But I mean, I just was happy to have my rig and plugged it up, and I was like, yay, it boots. And the thing is, the way my computer works, you open up one side to get into the power supply, graphic card, RAM, processor. All of that is on one side of the computer. On the other side is the access to hard drives. So I have opened up my computer on the opposite end where I can't see the RAM when I swapped out the failing hard drive for the new SSD. If I had just been smart enough to open up the other side and check everything else when I did that. Well, anyway, let's take our mind off of that stressful bullshit with some different stressful bullshit. This is way too loud. Now we're free. Here we go. There we go. Zone 278. What are you looking at? What is it? Oh, okay. We've already booked our next trip to go out to the Korean barbecue place. Because we're going to try to go again next month for my birthday. For my birthday. And of course, I will still be doing like a birthday / Silent Hill anniversary stream. Yeah. Yeah, we'll be going like a couple weeks after my birthday. But for my actual birthday, I'll still probably jump on and stream, because that's also pretty much when I started streaming Silent Hill on Twitch, was in January of 2015. So we'll be celebrating 7 years. 7 years of streaming Silent Hill on Twitch next month. Oh, and as far as alcohol goes, I got a wonderful gift from our friend Jed Ashtelin when we met up on Saturday. It was like it's like an advent calendar where you can open up, you punch through like the little cardboard on the calendar and you get like a toy or a piece of candy type of thing. And it's that, except little tiny bottles of gin leading up to Christmas. So we are 12 days away from Christmas. So I opened up my first Advent calendar day, my Advent booze calendar from that boutique gin company. It's chocolate cherry gin. So I'm going to be drinking this, and it's a very tiny little bottle. So I've also got a delicious White Russian to drink after that, because this is not enough booze for Book of Mondays. Oh, right, nurses. Before I even run in here, I'm just going to start drinking this gin. Ooh. 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 That is strong gin. It does taste like delicious cordial cherries, but it is very strong gin. Holy shit. That's good. I think a raw shock chased after you. I didn't manage to kill it. Game audio is very quiet, but that's a good thing. I can turn it back up a little. Because it was too loud before. Yeah, I know. Don't you want to hear all the wonderful Daniel leaked not giving a shit music? Yeah, there we go. Now we can hear all the audio breaking properly. That's what we needed. Hey, Mesmero. It is pretty good. I'll be lurking. I'm gonna finally check out the Phasmo update with some folks. Oh, it's good. It's good. If you find tarot cards and you're playing with other people, you gotta do tarot roulette. We made up a game called Tarot Roulette with the update, where with the tarot cards they do random effects. Like some of them are good, where they restore your sanity or you know, stuff like that. They'll smudge an area. But then there's some that can just like instantly kill you or instantly start a hunt. So there's good things, there's bad things, there's neutral things. So there's 10 cards. There's 10 cards whenever you get the tarot deck. So if you're playing with other people, gather everyone together in one room, and whoever found the tarot cards, draw one tarot card, and then put the deck down and let the next person draw a tarot card, and just keep doing that until all the cards have been drawn. It's tarot card roulette. Oh, it's let's kill everything except for Fatty. I know. There we go. Oh my god. When did I get rid of my knife? Oh, hang on. There's a steel pipe here. I can use that. There we go. It might have broken at some point. Well, luckily there was a melee weapon in there. Our friend, I'll use the tarot deck to res Xander. Fuck, I drew the instant death card. Leaving me with sub 20 sanity and one piece of evidence. That's when it's time to take a wild guess and get the fuck out, baby. Yeah, we never got the instant death card. We played tarot roulette like 3 times? 4. Yeah, we got some pretty dangerous hunts, but we did not get artifact. But yeah, we never got the instant death one. And go. Arcana deck. Speaking of tarot cards. I got a key. I'll come open it. Ooh, that's a poison trap right in front of the door. But the new Phasmo update is absolutely amazing. It is super, super fun. Super, super fun. Really good update. I love the cursed items. Oh yeah, and there's a Santa ghost. The summoning circle, yeah. Summoning circle's really fun. We've only gotten one of those so far. Oh, I found Howard.
I think I've got just the thing. Enjoy it now. What's your pleasure?
Santa was very noisy.
Something I can take off your hands?
Because he stomps around and jingles. Oh, I can sell one of those.
It's a deal.
Fine.
See you again.
Hold your sex noises. Oh shit! I also need to buy a dagger.
I've been waiting.
A dagger. Which is a bigger slap in the face to the franchise, Silent Hill Arcade or Book of Memories? Book of Memories by a long shot. The arcade game is a fun arcade game. Like,
Take your time.
it's House of the Dead, but with Silent Hill monsters.
It's good to be well.
And I mean, I like House of the Dead. It's campy. It's not very good, like, story-wise, but even as far as the story goes, the arcade actually pulls from, like, Silent Hill game lore to base its overall story around. It's focused on the Little Baroness, which you read a note about the Little Baroness and its disappearance in Silent Hill 2. So it's kind of similar to Silent Hill 4, where they take, like, a note that was in an earlier game and expand on it to make more of a complete story. And it's like, yeah, it's just a bunch of reused assets. Oh, of course, after I buy a dagger of Melchior, there's one sitting in a drawer over here. But Book of Memories is just, it's not fun. If like, even if you don't like the arcade game as any sort of Silent Hill type game, it's still a pretty fun rail shooter arcadey game. Like, again, if you like House of the Dead, it's basically House of the Dead. Whereas Book of Memories is not a fun dungeon crawler. Like, you can't even just be... You can't play this and just be like, well, it's not a good Silent Hill game. It doesn't have a good Silent Hill story, but at least it's a fun dungeon crawler. Like, with the arcade game, it's a fun arcade game. This game is shit. It's a bad Silent Hill game. It's a bad arcade game. It's a bad dungeon crawler. Like, it's just bad. It's bad at everything that it tried to be. Hey, Bart Flintstone. Hello, viewer. Shit on a tit biscuit. Gross.
Fuck me.
Playing Silent Hill Arcade on an actual cabinet's a really fun experience. Glad you stumbled across a machine. I'm sad by the time I got out there that machine was gone, like it was out of service. Boom. Oh, was that the last one? Oh, here it is. Beat down the steel enemies. And it's a ghost just doing the wave right now. But if I ever manage to become like, you know, big time streamer man, where I've got enough money for it, I'll totally buy a, Yes! Oh my god, I managed to force a ghost out of bounds. If you have like a little corner like this, where you've got wall, and then an object, and put your back to it, it spawns them on the outside, and you can push them out if they're like partway through the wall, and insta-kill them. Ghosts aren't even that annoying of an enemy, like that you need a special way to kill them, but it's at least something. It's at least something. Ever since it happened accidentally, I'm like, oh, can we like replicate this? And we can. How about that?
Step right up. We've got just about everything.
But yeah, if I ever have enough money, I would love to buy a cabinet
Wisely now.
for the arcade machine.
Enjoy it. Drop by anytime.
Book of Memories glitch percent? It is now. Because up until this point, there's not really been glitches, at least not that are helpful in any sort of way. There's been glitches of like, hey, there's an invisible enemy here that just, you can't target it, and it just kills you instantly if you walk past it. Those are the types of glitches we get. Hey, this straitjacket monster died and left a never-ending puke fountain going. What a neat glitch. Ooh, that gin. I wonder if they make it extra strong because it's such a little bottle. Oh, Jesus, I just looked at it. 46% by volume. Shannon's sticky, bloody vagina doors. Are you ready? Here we go. By the way, Noise Created, did I thank you for the resub? Not doing that. Well, I am going to thank you. I am going to thank you, Noise Created. We're not going to do that stupid challenge for Valtiel. Noise Created, thank you so much for the support. The big 44 months. I'm sorry if I missed that. You know how hard it is for me to keep up, especially on Mondays. I get angry and ranty and drunk real soon, real quick. Ow, don't puke on me. Oh god. Oh god, this room. Oh man, and there's so many things. Oh, don't you fucking dare. On the right. Ah, damn it, I don't have a key. And that's a save room.
That was a terrible idea. Why did I do that?
What happened? What was a terrible idea?
I used
Oh, you used the TV remote? What did it turn into?
it turned a trip.
A tremor into an insane cancer. Fuck. See, I'm wondering if it might be worthwhile keeping a TV remote around for some of the worst things. Well, see, tremors are not bad. I would just kill the tremor. But if we have, like, other worse things, yeah, it'll just turn it into something worse. Turn it into butchers. Into boogeyman. Bogie dudes. No, I tried. That was Howard down there? Yeah, figures.
I give up. You found me.
Sweat drop. I am so freaking hot right now.
Step right up. We've got just about everything. Extra gear.
I'm so freaking hot right now. I'm a hot little potato.
It's a deal. Spend those memories wisely now. Now don't you until next time.
Doom, 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 doom. Oh fuck! Don't you do it, fucking raw shock! It would be hot to run around in a leather suit. True. As an experienced cosplayer can confirm. That shit gets warm. Especially with a wig. Try a fucking bald cap and a gas mask. In Texas. I was Psycho Mantis one year. And I did the leather harness and stuff underneath, but then I also had the trench coat the leather trench coat from his concept art. And then I had a lot of hair, and I was not shaving my head for that costume. So my hair was all bunned up. And under a wig cap, which was under a bald cap, which was under a gas mask. That was a very, very hot Akon.
Yeah. Mom, shut up for a second.
Yeah, shut up, Mom.
Whatever. To answer your question, yes.
What the fuck is this? I hate the lore. I wish that shit wouldn't show up. Yeah. Hooray, Blood Guardian. First boss of the night. Do you need me to drop anything? Because I think I'm full. Ooh. The gin is gone. But that is just my first advent calendar of day of gin. 11 more days of gin till Christmas. We'll see what I get tomorrow. Yeah, I know. I looked at him, but I've already fucking forgot. Yeah, I was stupid. I didn't realize what it was. I thought it was just like a box of alcohol. So I opened it from the side. And, like, took them all out. Not realizing that you're supposed to, like, do it a day at a time. But I've already forgotten what they all were, so it'll still be a surprise. Where's the last one? Okay. Hey, Jet Ashton. Was today's good? Oh, it was really good. That was the chocolate cherry gin. That was a really strong gin. Got one. But it was really good. It was like super alcoholic cordial cherries. Thank you again. Oh, God. Thank you again so much for the gift. The gift of alcohol, because I absolutely needed it. Just the one up there? Okay. Yeah, it had like a delayed reaction. Oh, just do it. Thank you. Die, blood mama. That's my nightmare. Chocolate and fruit is not my happy place. That's fair. But I liked it. Usually, like... Well, I don't have a problem with sweets and fruit and stuff inherently. But if things are too sweet, like, I don't normally eat candy and stuff like that. But it was also like 47% alcohol by volume. It was mostly delicious gin. More fucking Shannon. Ugh. Oh, Rachel's opening up hers. It's a Freddy. Oh yeah, that's right, because you had an extra day. So you need to open too. Her first, she got an advent calendar. Jet Ashton gave Rachel. It's like an advent calendar box thing of 13 days of horror. Wait, what? Oh, nice. Lydia from Beetlejuice. Beetlegeist. In her wedding gown. Nice. They're like little figures, little Funko Pops. Do not allow sacred flame, follow. Yeah, I don't care. I know after we watched the Strangers with Candy, or yeah, Strangers with Candy. After we watched the show the other night, and Lydia was on it. Winona Ryder. Oh, fuck. Okay. Let me put my thing on and see what there is to kill. It's a dog, it's a thing, it's a guy, it's a dog. Oh, none of these are good for 8-hit. Yeah. This all kind of sucks. We might need to reseed. Fuck. Do we have a slow trap in here? Oh, invincibility will work. Where? If I can get invincibility, that'll work. Got it. Ooh. About to re-roll this whole goddamn fucking floor. Oh, fuck off, Raw Shock. Leave me alone. There's a Raw Shock in there. Oh, there's a Pyramid Head in here. Yeah, that room's miserable. I'll try to clear it, I guess. Give me a sec. Oh god, I got grabbed. And I'm dead. Fucking QTE'd across the room and then annihilated by the stupid... Oh my God, this game is so bullshit. I hate it. I hate it. For anybody who hasn't watched the past 90 plus hours of me playing Book of Mondays over the last few years, this game is a giant pile of shit. So to go back to that, what's worse, what's the bigger slap in the face, arcade game or Book of Memories? Book of Memories, easily. Fucking shit, the raw shot got me in the hallway. I wasn't paying attention. She's right there. It's just a bad fucking game. It's not just like, oh, it's not good because it doesn't live up to Silent Hill. No, this is a shitty fucking game. Terrible in everything that it attempts to be. It is not a good dungeon crawler. It is not a good horror game. It is not a good Silent Hill game. It's a big pile of shit. Like, it is actually one of the worst fucking things I have ever played. And now I'm gonna die again because I'm out of fucking supplies, and there's a bogeyman protecting a fucking straitjacket in a corner. Well, hi to you too. You should have known what you're in for showing up to my stream on a Monday, Ducky. You already know what's up. You already know the score. Oh my god. Food Pyramid, thank you for the 46 months. Okay, straitjackets are dead. Now we're just waiting for fucking Bogeyman to decide he wants to take damage before my wands break. Roses are red, violets are blue. Book of Mondays have come to fuck you. Yes. That is true. This is accurate. Thank you so much for the 46 months. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Food Pyramid. I haven't. Okay. And there's an orb up here, but yeah, I gotta go restock first. Can I take this? No, not like that. This game feels like it was made by a single person with no funds, but it's a AAA dev team. It's way forward. Like, they've made good games. They made all the Shantae games. They made River City Girls. They made Bloodstained. They make good games. This game just, they don't give a shit about it.
What can I do for you? I think I've got just the thing.
I have 2 keys. And I need to spend fucking 5K
Now don't you
to
wish
restock all my shit.
something I can take off your hands? Don't spend it all. Don't be a stranger.
Yeah. We've got the last 2 orbs. There's one up where you are and the one I'm doing. I'm gonna go check the south locked room, see if we get an artifact. Weapon room.
Come on, we're gonna be late.
Nothing room. Save room. Okay. Map's clear. No artifact. Shit, that's not the way. Would never call WayForward a AAA company, but they sure are better than the Sunka ship. Like, fair. Fair. They're not nearly that big or staffed to be considered AAA, but yeah. They are a good mid-sized development team where the quality of this game being from those same devs is shocking. It's shocking how bad this game is. They are better than this. Even if just it wasn't their idea, like this was entirely a corporate decision. This was all Konami higher-ups just being like, what's the new hotness right now? Back in 2011. They were like, okay, what are the big things right now? People are loving dungeon crawlers. People love those roguelikes. People love that PlayStation Vita. We've got this contract with Sony to make more Vita games. So make a Vita game and make it a roguelike dungeon crawler. So the project was just kind of dumped into Tom Hewlett's lap, and he was like, I've got some friends at WayForward. I'll get them to make it. They could have done much better. They could have done much fucking better than this. But they say in interviews this was the best they could have done with the project they were given. And I've played other WayForward games, and honestly, I don't believe you. I just don't believe you. I don't think that's a true statement. I do not think this is the best you could have done. Gnomes! Let's go collect some gnomes for Valtiel. There's one. Oh, Jesus. We're like, there's a gnome, and then immediately a butcher hatchet. I'm trying to deal with the other shit. There we go. I was trying, but also try locking on to something you want. Howard's right at the beginning.
Spend those memories wisely now. Thank you kindly. Until next time.
Butcher is beefy. Butcher's a pain in the fucking ass is what he is. Rorschach chasing us. Did I? No, I got it. A bug? In multiplayer where things desync all the fucking time? Who would have thought? Of course, we would never get a useful bug like that where you can like infinitely pick up a thing of money because it doesn't go away like it's supposed to. That'd be too useful. Howdy, Kibbs. Show your skill. I will show you my skill by shooting eye lasers in a circle. The same thing that I have done for the past 200 zones. Oh god, stop it. Hey, Yami. It is Monday. Roos Lamb. How's the PC health? I went on a big rant about it at the start of the stream. Long story short, I think I have things working for now. Working well enough. I had a stick of RAM mysteriously missing out of my computer. And we suspect that somebody along the shipping route of it going from Texas to here stole it. So there was also some pieces that shook loose, or a piece that shook loose. Well, might have shaken loose, might have been somebody attempted to take something and couldn't. If they were going to steal anything, why not the GPU? Rachel's theory on that is basically if they were going to take a component, they took something that would not immediately render the computer not working. Right. Right. They'd be able to investigate it easier. Whereas the RAM stick, my computer was still working somewhat. And it was only once I was like trying to play more intensive games and stream and stuff that it even started to become an issue where I had to open my computer up and realize that there was a component missing. Which is now like 2 months after it was shipped here, so it's basically impossible. Basically impossible to fucking track that shit. Who went through it, who touched it, who handled it. And I think it exceeds the insurance that was on the shipping as well. So, yeah. Imagine being such an a-hole. You steal RAM out of a computer? Yeah, well, thinking that was the case. Because literally, like, I had two DDR4 16 gig sticks in my PC. When I opened up my PC to find out what was wrong yesterday, there was only one stick, and it was the stick in my secondary RAM slot. The primary RAM slot had the latches open. I haven't seen it. People stealing things on shipping routes. But that's the thing, you know, it was still a $50, $60 stick of RAM. So, hey, if you steal one little component every once in a while, that ultimately winds up being like a decent little chunk of change for somebody who's probably making like close to minimum wage in a FedEx shipping handling place somewhere. So yeah, that's why the computer has been acting so fucky lately. Yeah, the fact that the latches were just open. It wasn't like it shook loose. And again, if it shook loose, it would still be inside the case. And I mean, I looked all over the fucking case. It was not just, there's nothing loose. There's nothing rattling. There's not a random stick of RAM just sitting somewhere else. Did we still not get the thing? Yeah. Fuck. No, I was in that one. Oh, found it. He was tucked in a corner. That's not bad. And I found it fast enough that that's worth it. But yeah, I moved the remaining stick of RAM into the primary slot, so that should help some things. And then my CPU cooler was also loose, either from shipping or from someone trying to remove it. So reattached that and made sure that it was tight and dusted the whole computer out, and it's been working better. I did a little bit of testing. I did a few hours of Phasmophobia, a few hours of Guilty Gear Strive, and I didn't get any crashes. Tonight, while I'm streaming, I'm on the capture card, and usually when I'm streaming stuff through the capture card, it's way, way less CPU, GPU intensive, so my computer's not having to do as much since the console is doing all the work. So capture card streams are usually still pretty safe to do. Has the monitor done the turn off thing? No, not since the last time. The monitors have still been doing pretty good. They haven't been randomly turning off, and they haven't been doing that weird image burn, but animated. What? I don't even know how to describe it. It's like image burn, but it was an animated image. But yeah, so far, I think things will be okay. Glad to hear you've at least been able to fix the problem. Hopefully isn't too much out of pocket to get it sorted. Depends on the RAM I get to replace. Because the problem is, the RAM that I use, they don't make it anymore. So if I get the more currently produced equivalent of what I'm using, and it's not good to mix and match RAM really, so I'd want to make sure that I get like matching sticks. basically, either way, next time I buy RAM for the computer, I'm going to need to buy multiple sticks to replace the one that's in there right now, which is going to cost me, you know, $100 to $200 to get something decent. Which I guess could be worse if the fucking graphics card had been taken. It's not even much of a graphics card, but even trying to get a 1050 Ti. Oh my god, a room with 5 fucking straitjacket assholes just pelted me. Like, literally, I just ran in, grabbed a key, tried to run back, and I was just annihilated by puke balls. God, I hate this fucking game. Thank you. At least I recovered my 1 med kit, my 1 wrench. No, it's fine. Let's just kill shit and get to Howard. GPUs are expensive regardless of what they are these days. Exactly. Like, it's a pretty outdated GPU, but I mean, I forget what I paid for this 1050. Actually, shit, I could look it up. But for this 1050 Ti, you know, like my whole PC build in 2016, it was right at December of 2016 when I built this computer. The whole build cost about $1,000. And that was everything. Motherboard, case, the 1050 Ti, the 2 sticks of RAM.
Looking for anything specific? I think I've got just the thing.
Yeah.
I do believe you know where I am if you need me.
But like everything, absolutely everything, cost me like $1,000. I tried looking up graphic cards to see how much it would cost me to like upgrade from the 1050 Ti at all. And I was like, holy shit. Even a slight upgrade is like more than the cost of my entire build at the end of 2016. So I looked up my current build in today's dollars. And yeah, the RAM that I use is like $50, $60 a stick. The 1050 Ti is like $1,000. It's fucking crazy. So yeah, things could have been worse. It still sucks to get like a $50, $60 part taken out of my computer that has to be replaced. But it could have been something much more costly. If you want, I can recommend a Discord group that tells you the instant a GPU goes on sale for MSRP. It's how I got my 360 Ti. I had to wait like 2 months, but it was worth it. I mean, at this point, I just don't have the money to spend on it anyway. Even if I got the notifications, like, I don't have anything in savings right now because I've already spent literally my last entire paycheck just to get my current rig in a streamable state, buying monitors, and like the monitors alone, the 2 monitors that I got here were like over $500. But yeah, just getting everything set up has basically already drained my fucking bank account. And yeah, it's gonna be a while before I have the type of money to drop on any major PC upgrades. Like, I kind of have a plan, an idea in mind. But it's still going to require saving up basically like $1,500 minimum. And that's going to just basically be like the next 4 to 6 months. Hey man, have you finally tried the Silent Hill mod for Fallout 4? Violent Out 4. No, I have not finally done that because there is no expected time that I am going to do that. It's not in the cards. I am not planning on it. It might happen at some point if I get that random bug up my ass that says, "Hey, play some Fallout 4 again," but I have not been feeling that. Hey, Blind Moth. Thank you so much for that brand new tier 1 sub. Very much appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate the support. Sorry if I'm being snippy about the Fallout thing. It's Monday. I'm pissed off because I'm playing this game. Got the raw shock at least. Yo, Blind Moth. Blind Moth, thank you so much for gifting out 5 gift subs to the community. Now I'm really sorry about being snippy. But that said, I'm getting drunk. I'm getting pissed off because I've got to play this piece of shit game. Thank you so much for gifting out 5 subs to the community. Jehudi 3, Cat Sensei, Bunyan 1990, Saf, hey, Safarel, and Kuro the Divine Heir. I'm sorry, what? What does it matter? But Blind Moth, thank you so much for the 5 gift subs to the community. Very much appreciate it. And Uncle Grumpus with the Prime sub. Thank you so much for the 4 months of support. And another month of support. Thank you, thank you. Very much appreciate it. Grumpy Nub is best nub for the holidays? I guess. I don't like being Grumpy Nub. Usually, I'm pretty good about keeping my chill, even when playing games I don't particularly like. But this game, it's just, it's too bad. It's too fucking bad. It makes me absolutely miserable. And it doesn't help that I'm like hyper-stimulated. I have too much shit going on. I'm trying to keep up with chat. And I'm trying to like respond to people. I'm trying to thank people for support. But I've also got Rachel over here like saying shit. And telling me like, you know, which way am I going? When I'm thanking gift sub bombs. But still, it becomes a lot to try to like pay attention to the game and the chat and the Rachel. Oh, I'm not trying to say it's anybody's fault, Ducky. I'm just trying to say it's a lot to keep up with, and it makes me that much more frustrated. No, I didn't. I don't have keys. I said, I'm not trying to place blame or anything. I'm just trying to give an explanation as to why I get especially kind of frustrated. I don't handle there being that many things going on all at the same time, especially when one of them is this game pissing me off to no end. Grumpy Nub needs some eggnog. I used to like eggnog a lot, and now I'm very lactose intolerant, so I need that lactose-free eggnog. Can't believe it's not eggnog. Yeah, pretty much. Did you get one? Oh, fuck. Well, that's annoying. Hey, Dagoth. Damn, allergies suck. I agree. All that work for 100 memory residue. Good lord. Steel straitjacket, please die. Well, I'm stuck in an orb room right now, so. Have you seen David Lynch's Inland Empire before? What did you think of it? I've seen it. It's been a long time since I've seen it, though. It wasn't like one of my favorite David Lynch things, but it's still a weird, cool, interesting David Lynch movie. But yeah, I would honestly have to rewatch it. It's been a long time. There we go. Any favorite weird, cool movies that you'd recommend? I mean, out of David Lynch stuff, I would say like Blue Velvet, Industrial Symphony, Lost Highway. Those are probably like my favorites. Yeah, Mulholland Drive is good. Eraserhead's good. I like pretty much all of David Lynch's works. But personal favorites: Blue Velvet, Industrial Symphony, Lost Highway. Outside of David Lynch stuff, A lot of the movies that I like that kind of fit into that sort of genre
Cutting straight to
are
business.
usually like Japanese.
It's good to be well supplied.
So I would say there's a Japanese movie called Suicide Club that I'm very, very fond of.
Thank you.
It's a Japanese movie called Happiness of the Katakuris. It's really, really good.
Until next time.
If you count The Lighthouse as weird, you liked that. And The Witch. The Witch is good. If I had the means to do a setup for a giveaway right now, I could do a giveaway for a copy of The Witch. We accidentally have an extra copy. But I don't really have a good setup for it. Yeah, Kibbs. The Vavitch. If you want to go, what the fuck did I just watch and why do I hate it and kind of like it, watch Naked Lunch by Cronenberg. I mean, that's a lot of Cronenberg stuff in general, but I have not seen Naked Lunch. I've heard of it. I've heard things of it. Noroi. That's true. You gotta specify that David Cronenberg or what's his name? Brandon. Brandon is the son. Toxic Denizens. At least it's a 5-piece. Main lead in the film is Peter Weller. He is a robot. He is a cop. He is a robo-cop. They shot his head in, and he was dead, and now he's a robo-cop.
Hello? This is Matt? Hello?
Now. Oh, there's a fuzzy boy. There's a fuzzy cat. Hey, Pazuzu. What are you doing? All right. I had to take a cat. No.
Fuck my life!
Good lord, the fucking audio. Definitely look at Happiness of the Katakuris and Suicide Club. Some of my favorites. Hopefully you'll enjoy them too. Many years ago, I used to do movie viewing. We would do movie nights. Okay, I have one. Watch that poison trap. But yeah,
It's your pleasure.
like 2015, 2016, I would do
It's
movie nights every once in a while. Back when I actually bothered having a channel Discord. A stream Discord channel.
Let's see what you got.
And there used to be a site that was really good for watching movies together that is sadly no longer around.
It's a deal.
But we would basically get together and watch movies.
Spend it all.
And we did a movie night for
You know where
Suicide
I am
Club.
if you need me.
because I like that movie and I wanted to share it with some other people. Nothing else that way. You went south all the way on the left side? Okay. Making sure we're not missing any potential artifact rooms or anything. Get up there. No, no. What? Man versus Game stealing me, stealing David Lynch's tweets. What the hell? That's fine. I love Man versus Game. He's never done that before? I said it's become such a meme with David Lynch doing that. I've seen lots of people who do the David Lynch thing. Oh, yeah. Great. Another Blood Mama. Yeah. Have you watched the teaser trailer for Slitterhead? Of course. Of course. We watched all the Game Awards stuff. Huh? I remember it. I remember the things that I gave a shit about. Oh, and hey, story time. Stuff to say about Slitterhead. I get to fangirl. Well, I mean, I already fangirled. Now I get to tell my story of why I was fangirling. So, Bokeh Studios put out some tweets after the announcement of Slitterhead. And they put a picture of Team Silent, specifically of they put up an old picture from the Silent Hill 1 dev days of Toyama and Keiichiro Toyama and Akira Yamaoka sitting together, and they put like reunited at last, because it's the first time that they've worked on something together since Silent Hill 1. And somebody, like just a random fan in the comments, tweeted at Masahiro Ito in the replies, and they were like, is Masahiro Ito, tweeting at Masahiro Ito, like, are you involved? And I replied to the fan, oh my god, just get away from the fucking invincibility trap. So I replied to that fan on Twitter, because I knew who the creature designer was for Slitterhead. It's not Masahiro Ito. It is Miki Takahashi, who was the creature designer for the Siren series that she worked on with Keiichiro Toyama. So I said that in a reply. I was like, the creature designer is Miki Takahashi, who worked with Toyama on Siren. And then Masahiro Ito replied and linked Miki Takahashi's Twitter, and Miki Takahashi showed up in the replies and thanked Masahiro Ito for pointing out that it was her doing the creature design for Slitterhead in Japanese. And then Ito responded to her and said, like, don't thank me, thank the overseas account that pointed it out first, which was me. And then she replied to me in English and said thank you. I was like, oh my god. I had a little fangirl moment. I was also very drunk when it happened, but yeah, exactly. Senpai noticed. 2 senpais noticed. 2 of my absolute favorite survival horror creature designers, artists, both noticed me in an official Bokeh Games account tweet. So I had me a fan moment. I had me a moment where I was like, oh my god. I have been recognized on Twitter. I have been noticed by the senpais. Oh. I'm trying not to die. You did it, Nub. You made it. I mean, that's yet to be seen. We'll know if I've made it if I get that early access streamer privilege. If they notice I'm a content creator that specializes in their horror games.
Cutting straight to business.
Yeah.
I see. I think I've got just the thing.
Wouldn't that be cool? Get some early Slitterhead access or
Thank
something
you.
like that. That'd be fucking
You
cool.
come again.
Howard's here, by the way. Oh, artifact room also. Okay. I got a malformed bone of Scraper. Just can't be happy for me. What other games did Miki Takahashi do creature design? The Siren series. It was also directed by Keiichiro Toyama. So for anybody who doesn't know their dev history, Keiichiro Toyama was the director for the first Silent Hill game. After Silent Hill 1, he left Konami and went to work for Sony. And while he was with Sony, he made the Siren series of games. And he also, he directed them, and then he also directed Gravity Rush for the PlayStation Vita. And before he was a director, Keiichiro Toyama also did art design, graphic design stuff for Konami. He worked on Snatcher with Hideo Kojima. And he worked on International Track and Field, everyone's favorite Konami game. But yeah, and now he's got his own game studio, Bokeh Games. Or Studio Bokeh, or whatever. Bokeh something. And he's making Slitterhead. Which seems interesting. You know, it's not... I know there's going to be a lot of fans that are going to be very disappointed with Slitterhead. Because they're like, oh, I was expecting Silent Hill because rumors on the internet by people who don't know any better. How dare they release this not Silent Hill? Like, there's a lot of fans that legitimately are like that right now. Where they're like, how dare they not release Silent Hill after all of the rumors? And it's like, I've been telling people for fucking years. That's why you don't follow fucking rumors, baseless rumors from people who just claim to know shit. People who are like, I'm an insider and I say that Konami's buying dev teams up and working on new Silent Hill games. It's like, what are your sources? Just trust me, bro. And everyone did. Exactly, Legate. The rumors that they invented themselves. Because, as it turned out, they were also an indie game dev trying to gain Twitter followers so that they could market their games. Who would have thought that somebody would lie on the internet just for self-promotion? And, you know, take advantage of a desperate fan base by making promises of things that are simply not true. Who would have thought? Oh, a 6-time hit combo with straitjackets and a pyramid head. Oh, God. I don't know. But I can't hit him then. It doesn't give me combo value. I tried for it and he just fucking one-shot me. We might have to. Because I don't think there's any way I can get that many combo hits. And there's no slowdown or invincible in the room. Fuck. Let me restock at Howard and then we'll reseed. So you don't keep your supplies? I thought if you got supplies and then quit, you keep them. I mean, fuck it. Fuck it. We'll just quit. Because I'm not gonna do this challenge. Like, actually not possible. Wait, what dev was this so that I may never support them? God. Hold on. I think I remember their name, but I'm also drunk and I don't want to, like, list off somebody else's name incorrectly. Aesthetic Gamer, aka Dusk Golem. And his indie studio is Yai, Y-A-I, Gameworks. Yeah. But yeah, they're the main one who started all the Silent Hill rumor bullshit like years ago. Years ago. No, this is before the Blue Box stuff. This is from like right after PT was canceled. Or right after Silent Hills was canceled and PT was pulled from the store. Where he started putting out the Twitter rumors of like literally just saying, I have insider info. Konami's working on new Silent Hill games. One is a Telltale style game and one is a remake or a reboot. And I've got friends who work for various dev teams who said that Konami approached them to make these things. But he never named any names. He never named any studios. He doesn't have anything to back up all of this shit. And people just believed him. And the whole reason people believed him is because he was like a well-known game leaker who leaked such amazing prophetic things such as Capcom making another Resident Evil game. At the height of the Resident Evil resurgence. Who would have thought? Capcom make another Resident Evil game after releasing a hugely successful Resident Evil game? Oh my god, he must really be an insider. He must have all the developer secrets. So yeah, people believed him when he was like, hey, Konami's going to do a new Silent Hill game. And he basically just kept lying for years. Every time he was like, oh, they're going to announce it this year. And then nothing gets announced. And he's like, oh, I heard from one of my developer friends that development got delayed. And he just kept making up bullshit and excuses time after time after time after time. Finally, after 6 years, his Twitter account used to have like triple digit numbers as far as like followers. And now, shit, I just had it pulled up. Hold on. He used to have like a couple hundred, maybe a few thousand, like 4-digit followers. Now he's got 27.5 thousand followers. So that was over the course of like 5-6 years of just bullshitting. And then eventually got to a point where he's like, I'm not going to talk about Silent Hill leaks anymore. But by the way, I also am an indie game dev. Check out my studio. Check out my games. 27.5k people who follow me now. Like, it literally was just taking advantage of a desperate fan base and lying to people for years. Any news about the Blue Box Game Studio thing? Nope. Oh, right. That was the new news. There is actually supposed to be a new Abandoned trailer at the start of 2022. Which, there's another wonderful case of indie developers trying to get popularity by exploiting a desperate fan base. Let's do a lot of blatantly referencing Silent Hill things to promote our game.
That's great.
Oh, fuck. Well, we'll reload it again. Yeah. But, yeah. New Abandoned trailer at the start of 2022. Maybe we'll see a guy's legs take 2 more steps across the floor using a bunch of free Unreal assets. Won't that be cool? I can't wait for that new Abandoned trailer, guys. You remember when they made a big deal about how the fucking PlayStation app was going to be where you can see their new trailer? And it was exactly the same trailer that they posted on Twitter and YouTube? Remember? Because I remember all these shitty fucking people who try to take advantage of a desperate Silent Hill fan base just to promote their own horrible fucking knockoff games. I always remember. Hey, Ty Glorious. Welcome to Nub ranting about shit on Mondays. This is kind of what Mondays has become. Mondays is just, I get drunk, I play this horrible game, and I just let loose on all the bullshit that's pissing me off in gaming right now. Let me restart my game as well. Old man shouts at Vita. Pretty much. Pretty much. Never seen this Silent Hill before? Well, after about 20 minutes of it, you'll wish you never had. This is the last Silent Hill game. This is the last one. This is the last officially, fully released Silent Hill game that was not a playable teaser for a canceled game. This is what came out at the very end of the series. This is the note they ended on. It's a shitty RPG dungeon crawler for the PlayStation Vita. Scratching my leg so much I'm bleeding. Hold on. I think I scratched open the fucking... Yeah. Yeah, Vinny scratched the shit out of me a few days ago, and I think I accidentally scratched off one of my scabs. Hold on, I'll be right back. Okay. Okay. I'm all bandaged up. I've got a fresh drink. Let's make a new lobby. Quick, everyone say nice things about Nub while he's gone. Don't you fucking dare. Thank you, chat, for not doing that. This Harry emote is great. Oh, it's so good. Bo Rizzle. Go follow. Go sub to Bo Rizzle. You can get those as subscriber emotes. Bo Rizzle is one of the best Silent Hill 1 speedrunners in the world. Currently been grinding out for world record. He's only a few seconds off with a very strong second place right now. So definitely, if you like Silent Hill speedruns or Silent Hill 1 in general, you'll appreciate Bo Rizzle. This is Nub. This is Nub on Mondays. More or less, Ducky. And we got another Shannon level. We're getting so much fucking Shannon tonight. It should have. I loaded a previous zone and quit, and then reloaded. Are there any game series, etc., that you would love to transition your channel to? I would love to have the same amount of support when I play anything like variety that I get when I play Silent Hill story playthroughs. But I know that that is not reasonable, that that's not feasible. Because if I stop playing Book of Memories right now and ended the stream and then started the stream back up and it said Silent Hill 2 in-depth story playthrough, about 250 people would show up suddenly and be like, Nub is streaming. I haven't seen you in so long. As opposed to, you know, people who watch me play this, people who watch me play... it should have reseeded. I did the typical method of reseed. But it's not, you know, when I'm playing Sword of the Berserk or Back for Blood or Phasmophobia or anything like that. Love Nub by Daylight. I liked it while it lasted, but yeah, I just don't want to support behavior anymore. So it's a shame how that wound up. Are they still being assholes? It's not even necessarily that they're still being assholes. It's that they were already big enough assholes.
I feel sick.
Raw shock. Like, I always took everything that behavior did with a grain of salt. You know? I always felt like they were developers that meant well, but were incompetent. I died. But after the Hellraiser NFT shit, where they were super shady about it, they put out the PTB. They used voice clips that they didn't intend to put into the game in order to lure people into buying the chapter. And they didn't specifically say anything about working with an NFT company. They put out tweets explicitly saying that, you know, they're just, once they work on a model and it's a licensed thing, it goes to the license holder and they can do what they want with it. And then immediately turn around and say, oh, we're happy to work with Boss Protocol to make the Hellraiser model NFTs. And they did all of this, like, specifically after their peak sales numbers. They waited to get all of the sales that they were going to get off of the Hellraiser chapter, and then wait until everyone was past the 2-week refund mark to drop that info. So that people who were pissed off about it, which they knew people would be, couldn't refund their chapter. Like, it was all done specifically so that they could get everyone's money and then be like, oh, by the way, we're working with an NFT company. And if you bought the chapter, you supported that unknowingly. But hey, happy partnership with Boss Protocol, right, guys? So yeah, after years of supporting DBD and Behavior, buying their game, buying copies of the game for friends, buying every single DLC chapter, buying cosmetics, and playing the game for like 3,000 hours. After the Hellraiser bullshit, nope. Nope. I do not trust the dev team any longer. I am not going to support their game. I'm not going to play it. I'm not going to stream it. I'm not going to recommend it. Don't play it. Don't stream it. Yeah. So yeah, pretty much fuck Behavior. Fuck DBD. Finally got around to watching a stream of VHS and it looks rad. VHS honestly looks really promising. It looks really fun. It's similar to DBD, but it is very different as well. And the differences in mechanics and balance and everything look substantial. It looks very promising. So I'm just hoping that it winds up being good. Because that's the thing with like a model that VHS is trying to do, the free-to-play model. That stuff can turn real shitty real fast. I'm always a little bit wary of the free-to-play ongoing game like that. Oh yeah, Prop Night looks pretty fun too. Which is basically just a variation on an old Gmod thing called Prop Hunt. It's my favorite streamer playing my favorite game. What? Lobos Jr. is playing Dark Souls? I do. I do have a key. I'm also about to die. I have no medkits. I have one wrench.
No, I know. I love you.
I love you too, sis. I'm looking forward to that ice
Thank you.
cream.
Does Evil Dead look good? Boy, have I got some news for you. Guess who's producing the Evil Dead game? You remember that NFT company that I was talking about that Behavior is working with? Boss Protocol? Guess who's developing the Evil Dead game? Guess who's developing it? Or publishing it, rather. Boss fucking Protocol. It's a scam. I mean, I can't say whether the game is going to be any kind of quality or not. But it's literally going to be another excuse to sell NFTs. Get your Evil Dead NFTs. So yeah. Can't wait for that. Can't wait for that Evil Dead game. Yeah, Texas Chainsaw also got announced at Game Awards. I'm on my way. Of course, no gameplay, so it's hard to say anything about it. Texas Chainsaw is a little bit more promising because it's Gun. It's Gun Media, who did the Friday the 13th game, making the Texas the Chainsaw the Massacre game. Until that falls into some sort of license legal hell. Was 13th good? Friday the 13th was really good. The Friday the 13th game was like really solid. The only thing that killed it was the legal issues. There was a big legal battle at the time for the rights to the Friday the 13th license between the original director and the original writer. And because of that lawsuit, Gunn couldn't update or add anything to the Friday the 13th game. So the game basically just stagnated, and eventually after so many, like, literally like a year and a half where they were trying to keep like people playing, they were like, we can add little things, we can do bug fixes and stuff, but they couldn't add like actual licensed content to the game. And then after like a year and a half of trying to keep it going and the legal issues keeping them from actually adding anything substantial to it, finally they were like, we need to move on. As a studio, we're just sitting around on our hands. Like, we can't do what we want to do with this game, and we have no idea how long it'll take for this legal bullshit to get settled. So they had to move on and work on other shit. And Friday the 13th died after that. Which you can still play it, by the way. You can still buy Friday the 13th, the game, and you can still play it peer-to-peer. There's no servers, but you can still play it peer-to-peer and have somebody host and have everybody else play. It just sucks that, you know, there will never be more content. But the guys at Gunn, they're very passionate about horror. They are big fanboys and girls. And non-binary pals. They're big fans of horror, and they put a lot of that love and passion into their games. So if the fact that it's them doing a Texas Chainsaw Massacre game, I have some faith that will hopefully be good. I've got a lot more faith in that than I do the Evil Dead game, which is going to be, what can we shit out to sell some NFTs? Because literally it's Boss Protocol fucking publishing that shit. Successful. I dropped 750 frames all of a sudden, and my internet just went to 0. I think I'm live again. You're back? Refresh. Refresh! Chat. Yeah. So apparently my internet gave out for a moment there, and OBS just disconnected. That's very strange. It was just OBS, because our connection on the game is still here. This is a fresh install, so some of my settings might not be correct. I'll have to double check that I did all the bitrate and keyframe and all that stuff correctly. And here I thought Book of Memories was over. Nope. Still going. Jesus Christ, Blood Guardian HP. It's actually not that much HP. It's just this boss is gimmicky. You don't kill it by damaging it normally. It has to damage itself in particular phases. And then once it gets to its final phase is when we actually can hurt it. So if you get close to it, it smashes its arms down. And we basically just need it to smash its arm down on these little exploding gray children, blood babies, whatever they're called, blood babies. I am also dead. I got stuck on literally nothing while trying to run away from the arm. Because collision in this game is just stupid fucking bullshit. I literally was trying to move away from the boss and was just stuck on nothing, like an invisible wall. I know OBS crashed and all that, but why couldn't the whole internet have gone out? It would have meant we were done. We're done after this. I'm not doing it anymore after this boss. Oh my god, Stream Elements bot. I am now live streaming Silent Hill Book of Memories, Book of Mondays, 12/13/2021. I've been doing that for the last 2.5 hours, but also I'm doing it again now because my OBS crashed. Not even crashed. It just disconnected and then came back. I don't know. I don't know. Ow. Okay. We need to be together. So it doesn't 180 across the whole stage and just nail us both. Nice. Oh, it hit! It fucking smashed one and killed one, and the arm didn't... And this blood baby's fucking stuck. Just explode so we can get a new one. Come on. It literally just killed 2 at a time, and the arm still did not actually die. It's killed 3 of them now and not been affected by it. Please. Please. Thank you. Fucking shitty boss. Shitty boss in this shitty game. Just die. Just be dead, please. Give me all the money. My money. And I want it now. Miss, I've got 5 UFOs. Nope. Because I stole 400 memory residue? 4 whole
I
100?
took out 3 arms.
She's talking shit over there. I love it. It's fine. We like never argue. It's very rare. That's another thing. Just like me being fucking pissed off and grumpy at shit, how that really only happens this game on Mondays. It's the only time we're really snippy like that at each other. Nope. Ranged weapons, even though flamethrower and lasers don't count as that. They're wild card weapons, not ranged weapons. Well, we'll do that next time. Quit game. That's enough. That's enough Book of Mondays for me. Book of Memories, they're tearing this family apart. Yeah. Hey, Taishi. You only stream for 10 minutes? Shut up, Ducky. Not my fault OBS decided to break, because everything else in my fucking life breaks. My computer breaks. I can't stream any of the games that I actually enjoy, like fucking Guilty Gear Strive or Phasmophobia, without it crashing and pissing me off all night. But Book of Memories still works perfectly, everybody. Thank God for that. Fuck. Let's go raid somebody. Let's go raid somebody playing a video game that's fun and good. Better than this. Otters, Burgers, and Fergers. Happy's Humble Burger Farm. We're gonna go raid UFO Techie. He is my favorite otter. He's always having fun and a good time, and he's playing this game I've never heard of. Happy's Humble Burger Farm. So, enjoy. Drop him a follow. Tell him you love him. Give him some pets. Subscribe to him if you can. Very much appreciate any support you send Techie's way. He's a very good longtime friend of mine. So, thank you all so much for putting up with me being angry and playing this piece of shit tonight. And thank you, Rachel, for joining me again while we yell at each other and play this game. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, thanks everybody. I'll be back hopefully tomorrow. I'll need to do some more tinkering with my computer to see what all I can do, but if nothing else, I'll probably do some more Silent Hill Homecoming speedruns, because stuff through the capture card seems to work just fine. So, see you next time. Appreciate you all. Have a great one. Go show Tucky some love, and I'll see you next time. Peace.